Ladies and gentlemen, the Anointed One, aka
Fragrance King.
What's up, everybody? So I want to do a 10 out of 10 video for the fragrances that I have that I think they're 10 out of 10. There's a lot potentially around the world for like high-end niche. I've smelled a lot, but these are my 10 out of 10 bottles that I think are the best of what I have. And it takes a lot to make it a 10 out of 10. I have a lot of 9s, a lot of 9.5s, but like the standard for the 10s is has to be all the way around. So I'm gonna start it with Sauvage Elixir. Is my favorite, 10 out of 10. Has to have the overall scent profile, has to be good, has to have longevity, has sillage quality. 10 out of 10. Has the quality, projection, sillage, longevity, overall scent profile is great. Makes everything just last and last and last 24 hours. This is the staple for 10 out of 10. Like, this is, anything less is just like, yeah, it's a 9. Sorry. That's just my personal opinion. Next, Gisada Ambassador. Same thing. Quality. Overall scent profile is great. Has a performance, a longevity, and the sillage. It's there. This is like a mango version of this. This is a sweet licorice, lavender, grapefruit. Like this is the best, and this is just right next to it. This is an eau de parfum concentration, but it seems like it's a eau de toilette, and it's like a mango-y, freshier version of this, and it's like, this is the best. The other one, there's Gisada Ambassador Intense. It's a 9.5 because it just doesn't project the same. It sits closer to the skin. This is a great fragrance too. Really great. These aren't clones of Sauvage either. They're just like something they're somewhat similar, but this is a 9.5. Sorry, it is, because it just doesn't hold up to this or this. These hit all of them off the charts. Ding, ding, ding. 10 out of 10 for everything. And so those ones do. And then I'm gonna go with this one too, just for my summertime fragrance. This is summer. This is all year round. This could be all year round, but high heat maybe. I'm definitely gonna go with this in the high heat, and this is the 10 out of 10. It sits on your skin 10 plus hours, close, the next day. Has the quality. Even though it's synthetic, you can't make a grapefruit note unless it's synthetic, from what I've read. I don't care. This is, I love the scent profile, I love the longevity, performance, and I love the quality. And this is a 10 out of 10. That's why I got a 200 ml bottle. This is my high heat 10 out of 10. And this is just another freshie that really, you could go in the wintertime too, because it's good. Parfums de Marly Sedley. It's there. It has the quality. The scent profile is great. The performance is great. It's like one of the best freshies that lasts and lasts. It's good. The projection's good. And so it sticks around. What do we got those for? And then, oh yeah. And then this one that I've just came to love. Marc-Antoine Barrois Ocelot. This is definitely 10 out of 10. This is a stinky vetiver man fragrance, and this is so good. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. This is a 10 out of 10, and this lasts longer than all of them. This is a man smell. That's just top shelf for me. I love it, and performance, projection is just this is the best. This is definitely 10 out of 10. Niche quality. The quality is like, and I know this is synthetic notes in here, but I don't really care, because this is so good. This is so good. This is so good. Like, if I could only just keep 2, I'm keeping these 2. That's it. If I could keep 3, I'm throwing this in there too. If I could keep all 5, then I would. and that's just what it is. So, and then just something about Versace Eros EDT, the original. I'm not gonna call it a 10 out of 10, but I like this scent. I don't like the Eau de Parfum. I think they copied the base of this Omo Ferragamo. When they dry down, they're similar, and this is better than the EDP. And the Parfum of this is great as well. It lasts longer, but there's some freshness and some pop that this EDT has. But it's kind of like, this is like a 9.7 for me. It just doesn't last. 9.5. This doesn't last, but there's something about it that I'll have to have this too. And then also, I mean, the market's going to tell you that this is a great, but this is just played out, I think, and this is a 9. This is great. This has the quality, the projection, the longevity. Overall scent profile is great, but it's just like everybody and their brother has this. It's been around since this DNA has been around since 1996. This is just an updated version of it. This is, 9.5. I would let this one go if I didn't have to keep it, and I would only keep these. And then this Hermes H24. This is a 9.5 too, just because the opening is a little bit too green, but the longevity is great, the quality is great, performance is awesome, the dry down, I love it. And then this is just 9.5. This is close. This was close. The Eau de Toilette. The Eau de Parfum is just too mossy, too green. It's just not as good. This is so good. Watery. So there's a lot of 9s. A lot of 9s. A lot of 8s and a lot of 9s. But these are the 10 out of 10. For sure. For sure. And there's a lot of fragrances out there. Personal favorites of people too. I like a lot of fragrances, but I can be critical with them too. Like if I like a fragrance, I love this fragrance. I love it. The smell is so great, but only lasts 5-6 hours. I couldn't give it a 10 out of 10. I would want to keep it. I would never get rid of this, but I can only give it, an 8. These are the best. This is my number 1, Encelade. Number 2, Sauvage Elixir. Number 3, just out of Ambassador. And then my number 4, it's gonna have to go with this Invictus Platinum. And then number 5, Parfums of Marly Sedley. Out of my top 10s, that's the order. This is Eau de Parfum concentration. This is the Parfum concentration. This is an Eau de Parfum concentration. Eau de Parfum concentration. And Eau de Parfum concentration. So it looks like, I basically like the Eau de Parfums. And this is the Parfum. For my 10s out of 10. Interesting. And some EDTs up there, 9s. So, yeah, I don't know. So we're waiting for some more stuff to pop up, and it's gonna show up this year. I got high hopes for some new fragrances this year that are gonna be absolute 10 out of 10 bangers. Well, let me know what you think. That way, I can find out about stuff that I don't know about. That's a 10 out of 10. And then like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Anointed One, aka
Fragrance King.